Hello everyone, today we're going to look at 2 points. What's happening to the brain of a child looking at watching a screen from 0 to 3 years old or 0 to 2 years old. And the second point is, what do we do when we live in a society where screens are everywhere? So this is what we're going to do today. So you are in a shop, you don't want your child to scream, to make a fuss. So what do? You give him the phone and the child watching the movie or the cartoon, and then you can relax. Or the second option is, yeah, you're very tired, you just want to watch TV, you don't want to have that noise. So again, you give the child the tablet. Or you are you are cooking and you really don't want your child to be in the kitchen and you just want that, tranquility and focus. So again, you put the TV on and the child is focused on the TV. Or you simply think, wow, it's a tablet. Maybe my child can learn so many things like colors, new vocabulary. And from 0 to 3, maybe a tablet can give him or her that knowledge. So this is what's happening on a daily basis with many people, because it's difficult. The child, when he look at a screen, is completely absorbed and captivated. So suddenly you have a quiet person and it gives you peace. And you think, I can breathe a little bit. But let's find out what's going on in the brain when this is happening. So basically, what's happening in the brain when a child is exposed to screen a lot of the time, or even a short period of time, is that the brain reduces, the brain shrinks, and the cortex shrink as well. So the cortex is also, it's to do with the executive function. So the child brain will age rapidly. So it's very important to be aware. So when you see your child in front of TV or tablet, you think, oh, that's okay, he's learning a lot. But in fact, his brain is being restructured, not in a natural way. And this is very important to be conscious of that as an adult responsible for our children or the children of our future generation. So when the structure of the brain is being changed when a child is exposed to a screen, and also a screen is 2D, so the child doesn't have an experience with his full five senses, because a child really engage with life and learn through life with his five senses. So suddenly you have a child in front of really not doing much at all. And that's something very important to take into account, to understand variances of if a child watches a screen too much. There are negative consequences, and the number one is a language delay, because he's in front of the screen. It doesn't have a human being able to see where the lips, the tongue goes, and his ears it's not the same. So he doesn't have that interaction with another human being. So often when a child is exposed to too much screen from 0 to 3, he develops a language delay. So that's also something important to take into account. The second point is that he will not have the same imagination. He's not going to develop imagination, because again, because his hands are not, his whole body is not involved, is not experiencing life. Like this is an object and he can touch it. It's like a 3D experience. He can turn it. In front of a screen, nothing is happening apart from him watching a screen, basically. The third point is he might have develop a delay in motricity, in fine motor skills and gross motor skills. And what I mean by that is that he, with his little hand, his muscles might not be strengthened. He might not have had enough experiences to be able to grab something, to pinch, or to run, or to climb, and all of that he will slow down the process of developing his gross and fine motor skills is completely slowed down. Another aspect to consider is that the screen is very addictive. So once a child, and that's why often when we're tired, it's like, okay, let's just put him in front of the screen and suddenly you can relax because a child is completely absorbed. But the problem with that is that he might throw a tantrum if you remove the tablets. So this is something that's could become difficult for you later, or simply the screen, because it's very bright, it's different colors, it sends a message to the brain that is daytime. So if the child is watching too much screen, it kind of awakes the brain, so he might also have difficulty to fall asleep or to go to bed, or he might have shorter sleep night and shorter. So what do we do when we live in a society where there's screen everywhere? Everybody's got a phone, everybody's got a TV, everybody's got a tablet. It's very difficult. It's quite tempting to give the tablet to a child because it's there, first of all, and you're on the phone all the time, so you're also a role model to use those things. So the first thing, to go back to what I was saying earlier, is you are in your kitchen, you are cooking. Well, just bring your child in your kitchen and let him cook with you. So what I mean by that is give him a little bowl with a bit of water, a little bit of flour, and let him mix, let him explore, or giving a big bowl of water with some containers that he can use water, explore water, or have bubbles inside so he can enjoy the bubbles. And this will really have his five senses will be completely involved in this experience. The second point is when you go shopping, and I know it can be very hard, you don't really want your child to throw a tantrum, you just want to get on with your shopping. Well, before you go, you can tell your child, look, let's do a shopping list together and let's work together with that. And ideally you'll have a little trolley, those mini trolleys. Some supermarkets have created that. They have those mini trolleys for little children, and that's brilliant. If they don't, bring your trolley with you if you have those mini plastic kind of trolley, and tell the child, okay, you are responsible to get the potatoes or tomato, and let the child be very much involved in your shopping experience. No need for tablets, really. No need for tablet here. And the second point is, if you are tired and you come back from work, or it's the weekend, you just want to relax and watch a bit of TV. Also, the background TV can interfere with the child's development. Well, again, you have a big box next to you with lots of different objects, like a fork, a spoon, little things that he can put together, or a book, little squeaky things. And if by any chance you really want to watch something with your child, then make sure you watch it together, and make sure you have that the point of focus for the child is you. So there's still that connection with you primarily, and not the screen. Do not let the child on her own, in front of a TV or the screen, or make sure you are with the child when the screen is on. And you can talk about if really you have to do that, because we live in a society where screen is everywhere. But you can, oh look, can you see what color is it? But you are the one talking with your child about what they see. So in this way, there's still this interaction primarily with you, not the screen, and that will have a less negative effect on your child. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I will do more video. I will continue to do more. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.